For decades, Islami Bank was seen as a pillar of trust. Millions of people deposited their savings here. Businesses relied on it. Rural communities depended on its development programs. But today, that image is cracking. In just a few days, thousands of customers rushed to withdraw their money. Protests erupted. Parliament debated its future. So how did one of the largest and most trusted banks in Bangladesh reach this point? This is the story of power, politics, and a crisis of confidence. Islami Bank is not just another financial institution. It is the largest Islamic bank in the country and one of the biggest banks overall. Its rural development scheme helped farmers, small traders, and low-income families. For many people outside big cities, Islami Bank was the only reliable bank they knew. By 2025, the bank held deposits worth more than 1.8 lakh crore taka. On paper, it looked strong, but underneath, serious problems had been growing for years. The bank's troubles are closely tied to who controls it. Over time, the S. Alam Group came to control around 80% of the bank's shares. Critics allege that this takeover happened through political influence and irregular means, while supporters denied wrongdoing. After political changes in August 2024, the bank's board was reshuffled. New leadership promised reform and transparency, but instead of stability, the changes triggered fresh tension. On May 24, 2026, a former deputy governor of Bangladesh Bank, MD Khurshid Alam, was appointed as the new chairman. Almost immediately, panic spread. Customers feared political interference and corporate governance failure, while the bank employees and citizen groups protested. Demonstrations blocked the head office. Within just 5 working days, panic-driven depositors withdrew more than 4,240 crore taka, pushing the bank's cash reserve ratio into a deficit. Long queues formed at branches across the country. Confidence collapsed faster than anyone expected, forcing the bank to seek emergency liquidity support from the central bank. As the crisis deepened, serious allegations surfaced in Parliament. The Home Minister claimed that 22,000 crore taka was disbursed through rural loans to gain political advantage. Large loans were given without proper approval. Most borrowers failed to repay after selling imported goods. Thousands of employees were fired and replaced based on political loyalty. These claims painted a picture of a bank used not just for business but for power. While investigations are still pending, the damage to public trust was already done. Every morning, desperate lines formed around bank branches. Elderly retirees clutched their savings books. Small business owners waited for hours in the heat, wondering if they could pay their workers. Inside, the reality was grim. Many were turned away at the counter with a simple phrase, "No cash today." Daily withdrawal limits were tightened. Savings became nothing more than numbers on a screen. For ordinary people, it wasn't a political debate. It was panic over embezzlement of their life savings. The crisis quickly became political. Protesters and original shareholders demanded the return of shares to real owners. Government leaders warned against destabilizing the banking sector. One key message stood out in Parliament. A financial institution must be bound by strict regulations and legal oversight, not shielded by religious sentiment. Yet for ordinary depositors, the debate was simpler. Is their money safe? That question remains unanswered.